Students, good morning. Most welcome in Rita Das classes. I request all the new viewers to subscribe my channel. Today I am going to teach you most important part of the English grammar, that is the conjunction. Conjunction is a part of the parts of speech, so we have to read about the conjunction. In this conjunction we have to read what is conjunction, definition of conjunction, kinds of conjunction and rules of the conjunction. First, we have to read what is conjunction. Conjunctions are the words that link other words, phrases or clauses together. It means that conjunctions are the joining words. You think about the without conjunctions, our sentences are the very simple one. Just like I like cooking, I like eating, I don't like washing. This way we have to write. But if we add the conjunction, then our sentences are the very impressive one. And now we have to know about the definition of the conjunction. Conjunctions are the words that join or link element like the prepositions. They get a job done rather than add excitement to a sentence. But choosing the right conjunctions makes the logic of your thoughts of clear. After the conjunctions, we have to know the conjunction is a glue that holds words, phrases and clauses both dependent and independent together. There are three kinds of the conjunctions. First one is the coordinating conjunction, second one is the correlative conjunction and third one is the subordinating conjunction. Now we have to read the coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions just means to join words, phrases and clauses of equal grammatical rank in a sentence. It means that if we join the noun, then we have to the two nouns we have to join. If we join the adjectives, then the two adjectives we have to join. The most common coordinating conjunctions are the for, and, nor, but, or, yet and so. And we have to just remember the conjunctions, just one word, fan voice. Fan voice, if we remember, then we can easily write the conjunctions. And now the examples of the conjunctions. The conjunctions, first one is the for. Here the example, I go to the park every Sunday for I love to watch the ducks on the lake. Second, and I watch the ducks on the lake and the shirtless man playing together. And third, I don't go for the fresh air nor for the ducks. I just like saucer. Saucer is entertaining in winter, but it's better in the heat of the summer. The man play on two team shirts or skin. I always take a book, read, yet I never seems to turn a single page. I am dating one of the players, so I watch the saucer game each week. Here we have seen coordinating conjunctions. Now the second is the coordinating conjunction. Here it joins the equal ranks of the sentences, but the coordinating conjunctions are the four kinds. So the four kinds are, the first one is that the conjunctions cumulative conjunction. A conjunction which adds one statement or fact to another is a cumulative sentence. The example is that the professor as well as the lecturer has accepted to conduct the examinations next week. And next, the cumulative conjunction words are not only but also both, and as well as, to, this way. Now the second conjunction is the alternative conjunction. A alternative conjunction of this kind expresses that the choices between the two things. The words are either or, neither nor, otherwise, else, extra. Example is, he is good neither at games nor at studies. Work hard, otherwise you will fail. Third conjunction, coordinating conjunction, is adversative conjunction. An adversative conjunction expresses a contrast between the two facts or statement. Here, the example is that he was angry but she kept quiet. He hates me, yet I love her. The fourth conjunction is elevative conjunction. Such a conjunction shows that a statement or fact is proved or inferred from another, therefore, hence, so consequently extra words are there. Example is he is honest and amiable, hence he is revered. Now we have to read the correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunction are pairs of conjunctions that work together. Some examples of correlative words are either or, neither nor, not only but also. And after that we have to read the example of the sentence correlative. I want either the pink or the purple one. I study both English lecture and art history, and I didn't know whether you like the milk or the cream. After the correlative conjunction, the last conjunction is the subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunctions join independent and dependent clauses, and it can signal a cause or effect relationship, a contrast, or some other kind of relationship between the clauses. Common subordinating conjunctions are because, since, as, although, though, while. These are the examples of the subordinating conjunctions are, first of all, one is because of him I learned how to start my own business. Second, everything will fall into place if you start at the beginning. Until you try, you will never know. That is the subordinating examples. Here, I have made the list of the conjunctions, that the three kinds of the conjunction are there. Coordinating conjunctions, 7 words are there. Correlative conjunctions, some examples are given. Some subordinating conjunction, here the examples are given. And here also conjunctions, hence we have already know the conjunctions. I have divided into the parts of the conjunction, and all the conjunction words are written. So dear students, screenshot it and just remember it and revise it. After the correlative conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, we have to now read the rules of the conjunction. First rule is that the conjunction both is followed by and here the sentence is he is both intelligent and hardworking. Second rule is that so as or as. So as is used in the negative sentence, as is used in the positive sentence or affirmative sentence. He is not so good as you, and he is as good as you. Third rule is that although, though, yet. Though he is work hard, he failed. Although he books easy and cost, yet the. Rule 4. Always use the correct way, no sooner than, hardly, scarcely, or when, barely when. So it is the joint words. No sooner had he solved the riddle than he was applauded. Hardly had I come out of the room before I saw him dying. Scarcely had he asked the questions. Fifth rule is lest is followed by should. Walk carefully lest he should fall. Walk carefully lest he fall. Sixth is the until and unless. Wait here until return. Unless you work hard, you will get pass. So the seventh rule is that is the if, whether, doubtful, and that I doubt if he will come. I do not doubt that he will come. Rule 8 is not only but also. He cheated not only his friend but also his parents. And after the ninth rule is that between, and you will have to choose between good and bad. She keeps singing from morning to evening. 10th rule is neither of the means none of the two. Either of means one of the two. When more than 2% things are present, none of his friends help him. One of the students of your class is responsible for the loss. After that, the 11th rule is that Do not use seldom or ever in the place of seldom or never. The national network seldom or never telecast good programs. 12th rule is that after rather or other, conjunction then should be used. He has no other object than to get some handsome job. Now the conclusion is that conjunction is very important in English grammar. It adds the excitement in the English language. Thank you.
This is a day